and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of.
All right, guys, I'm back on YT.
It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. Fernando Caruso will hit next.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike.
Liam, thank you for coming back.
Jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Scrappy, do you stream?
So digging in, Avi Garrison.
Shubas, thank you. How you doing, buddy?
Out to short. Smith. And there are 2 outs.
Dicky Chicken's welcome in.
Dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Smith digs in now. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And a breaking ball misses
Jackson,
outside.
what's up?
1-2.
Beach Farms, what's up?
The other way. Squeezes it.
I'm doing good.
Tags it second.
I wish these numbers would go up. But it is what it is, I guess.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Harvey Caminiti.
I guess YouTube doesn't want me to succeed.
This one popped up. Smith.
Cody, welcome in.
And there's one down. Now it's the DH, Avi Garrison. Out to short, Smith. And that is that. 3 runs. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Chris Smith. Salazar back to work. That's in there. Strike one.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
1-1.
That one misses.
Alan Jones, welcome in. Aaron, I see you're over here on the TikTok now. It's back up. I had to shut it down to add something. Or to change something. But you can stay over here if you want.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That was
My
an
bit
easy
rate
pitch
was
to hit. It's
too
much
low.
easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The shortstop takes the ball.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating
Yeah,
for
you can stay
pitchers
over here.
because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
One away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think
Liam,
he tried
you've
to do
stuck
a little
with
bit
me
too
today
much.
through
Sometimes those eyes
everything.
can get really big.
Every
I
mess.
think his swing
I
broke
appreciate
out
you.
as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Hit on the ground by
JD5 Products, what's up? Glove flip for one, double play. Gibbs, what's up?
Man at first, one away. Luzardo, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve.
I guess this is going to be a low view day. I don't know. Yeah, it's already down to 5.
Line drive. Lunging, but it gets down. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Up next for the Reds.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Richie
Boogie, what's up?
struck him out looking.
Now it's down to 30.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
I don't know.
And a ground ball to first.
MBTV, what's up?
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
That one way inside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Hitting the air out to center field. Garcia brings it in, and that is the third out. Runners at the corners here. One away. Smith getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Dude, I'm not an idiot. I know what it says.
And there's the strike.
Yeah, but she is. Showing baseball, what's up?
And it's fouled off. First and third, one down. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and
But
out
she's
of the zone
deathly ill.
since you're heading to count 1-2.
Cohen, what's up?
Don't miss in the
There
zone.
we go. There's a
He's
hit.
absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. One runs in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. But he stops, able to get back to second safely. In to score from first, and they lead by 2. 1 out, runner at second. Wilcox.
Timothy
the next to
Wilcox.
hit. That one the other way.
I hate that.
Tags the runner.
He trips and falls.
Up next.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Fernando Caruso. Out to short. To first. And that is the inning.
You got another one, Quinn?
2 down, bases empty.
Another name you want me to
For
shout out?
Cincinnati, Chris Smith. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. He's got it, and
And then I tripped and falled trying to get back to second on the line drive.
Fernando Caruso,
Or a bouncer to
the
third.
next Pirate to hit. And a pitch.
1-1-1.
Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. 2 away now. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now the third baseman, Jace Young.
1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And now Richard Shell. One of the rare guys
wish my
at
views
first
would go up.
base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about
It's gonna bother me
top of
all
the list,
night.
elite defensive first baseman. They get one, and that's all they'll get. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
Smith.
Swing
shattered
and
that thought. Where did
pop
we end up?
Foul territory for the catcher. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates
second base.
take game 1 of the series on the road.
All right, people. Let's get to chat. It's everybody's favorite MLB team.
Here's the second baseman, Fernando Caruso.
Fernando Caruso.
Out to short. Throws to first in time.
Good slider inside
Brody, I
right
did
there.
not.
Fighting
I
to
didn't
get
reach
there,
free
just rolled
agency.
over it, got a ground ball.
Smith.
Here's a big power threat. Chris Smith. Outside. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
2
You
outs.
think he'll do any
bases
good
empty.
tonight? Rangers and Astros.
That's to third.
What about everybody else?
Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame.
Sheamus,
Man at
Roy.
first, nobody out. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jace Young.
Boston's kind of down.
0-2 now. Double play ball to second. Handles, throws to first. One out in the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and
Yeah,
give your
I'd
team
like
a
to see
chance to
another
score the go-ahead
series.
run. That's
Series win.
exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to second
Flip.
for one.
Didn't
Not
get in
in
there.
time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
First X Gaming walked them in.
Man at first, one away.
Okay. Pittsburgh native. Or Pennsylvania
Swing
native,
and a
sorry.
ball
Not
hit
Pittsburgh.
out towards left center field. Garcia flashes the leather on the running catch.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Quan, the base runner at first with one out.
$18 people in here. Let's see if we can get some more people.
This
I'd like to get to
center
30 and
field,
stay there.
and that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Hitting is really
34
easy
people
for
in here.
some
Let's
guys.
go.
One thing that I can see already is
Just keep it
bat
there.
stays in the
How's everybody
zone
doing today?
on plane for an extended period of
Talking
time.
about what
And
everybody's
guys
favorite
like that,
baseball team is.
They have a high contact
Oh.
rate.
Oh, he jumped the gun for second. The tag, and he's out at second. One down. And now the shortstop, Chris Smith. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And a foul ball.
Why is nobody wanting to go?
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Backed off the plate.
26
that time.
people in here.
See if he can go
What's up,
upstairs a little
everybody?
bit.
How's
Make
everybody
sure
doing?
you
Thanks
miss
for coming
up
in.
and out of the zone
Guys, if
since
you're
you're
not
hitting the count
subscribed, make sure
1-2.
we're subscribing.
Don't miss in the zone because that's
We're
where
trying
you
to
get
hit
hurt.
that
That one missing low.
goal of 1,100.
That's outside.
I appreciate
Down
you.
full, 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
To the right side.
Seems like more people wanted to watch when my stream was awful
Steps on
and the audio was
first for
off.
the out.
I fixed the
That's a
audio
huge
and everybody's
defensive
like,
play
nope,
in the late
we're not
stages
coming
of
in.
the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Going off the screen.
Two outs, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Theo Gillen.
Gillen.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. Smith had a game to forget in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results.
Yankees and BTB.
So two down. Next is the Pirates DH, Avi Garrison.
My Fuller artwork, welcome in. And B, are you the girl in the picture or the guy?
Ripped to short. Whips it to Casas, and that's the third out. Nothing
Hello,
to-
Matt. How are you?
So a man at first, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Chris Smith.
Thank you for the 10 popular votes.
That misses the zone,
Yeah.
and that's ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
It is what it is. That's awesome. How's your artwork going?
Kicks and deals. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Pitch misses. And that's
Jackie
ball 3.
Robinson Day. What do you guys think about these City Connect uniforms?
Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another.
Those look really good.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just
Everybody's
had a
liking the
hard time
live.
catching up.
Nobody's
The
talking.
3-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for coming in. You guys on YT, be sure we're dropping comments. Let me know you're here. Let me know what's going on. I'll chat you up. We like having conversations here.
On the ground,
How long were you
left
working on
side,
that?
6. The flip, 1 at second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, they had the chance to turn.
Yeah,
it
they're
right
amazing.
there, but I don't
I
think
love
he got
them.
a good grip
I wish
on
they
the ball
switched
as he
to
tried
these.
transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big
That's
league
awesome,
level,
man.
but it's going to be
Runner on the move, squirts away a little bit. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now.
Got that big ass
Sometimes you just gotta
Rolex
do
on there.
something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
And he makes the catch. And that is that.
Thank you for the community
Welcome
fast
back.
part.
Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Smith.
That's not that bad. Lucas, what's up?
Painter back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
You're not the first person to say that.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Garcia
As well.
hauls it in for the out. Calvin Hopkins, the next Pirate to hit.
I think it is. I think it's more realistic.
6, 4, 3.
I think PCI is
Double play.
They made that double play look so
more,
easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about
like-
big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
arcadey.
First and second.
This is like playing the real
And
game.
now Jace Young. 2 on, 1 out. Roll to short, could be 2. Flips it.
Flip,
There's
flip.
1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter.
All right, there we go. We're getting some
Ready to
people
go
in here.
for the last half of the inning. Here's the
This is slow.
shortstop at the plate. Chris Smith. Painter back to work. Hit weakly on the ground. Now the throw to first on the run.
Yeah.
Nicely
So
done
this
for the
is
out.
this
I
is
love how
timing,
guys
Gur.
at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about
So
that
this
in
is very
Cardinal
similar
Rock.
to what
He was
real
able to
life
gather
is.
himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw. across the
MBTV.
diamond.
I see that Rolex on your wrist.
Smith.
You got security with you when you walk around? Having that thing on.
Jimenez, in his second season, he features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works
Yeah,
in a
guys walk
changeup.
around in
Check swing, he
in
went
suits
too far,
talking
and
to
it's
the
a strike.
wrist.
1 out, base is empty. And that is cut on and missed. 1 and 2.
See if you can
1
go
and
upstairs
2,
a little bit. Make sure
losing
you
4 to
miss
nothing.
up and
Prestige
out of the
talk.
zone since you're
Welcome
heading
in.
to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Next offering misses down
Full count.
and away. Base is empty.
Now we went
one
back up
away.
and
We're in
everybody
the
quit
last
talking.
half of the 9th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I don't know if it's a Rolex or not. I just see a watch on your wrist.
There's a swing and a drive.
That's foul.
Green on the run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. inside, and that's ball
Take the
four.
walk.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Richie Wilcox. Smith stands at first with one out.
Sure, I'm assuming you probably use PCI if you're asking me why I don't.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting. First
Now
base.
batting Tristan Casas.
I was talking about you doing security. I was talking about you needing security with that big watch on your arm.
Pitch, runner on the move. Off balance speed, there's one. Over to first, but it's offline.
Bad throw, I kept running and score a run.
First and second, 2 outs. Keishel now at the plate. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a
Way to
pop
go.
up. Foul territory for the catcher.
Way to go,
And he's
Keishel.
got it. Ball game. And the Pirates come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Smith.
Matt, have you talked to Dolphin lately? What's up, Troy? How are you? Thank you for the heart me. Whoa, both of them in here at the same time. It's going good. I'm good. Alex Torres, not much. How about you? Yeah, we got mom and dad in here.
Chris Smith getting ready. A little extra motivation as he's facing his
David
former
Steinberg,
team
welcome
today.
in.
One down. Chris Smith, the next to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Going away.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Line drive, and it goes just foul.
That sounds fun. You get free shows.
Righty delivers.
It's awesome. It's going okay. I've kept about 5 to 8 people in here on TikTok all day. Stuff.
Here's the center fielder.
Andrea, what's up? Why? YT stream has been going bad today, but it's finally starting to pick up.
On the ground, right side. Keishel. Got him.
I was almost sick to my stomach.
They don't come much closer.
I know. After I said that,
Play to end the inning.
I realized what I
2 left
said.
on. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied. 0-0. 2 out. Space is empty.
After I said it, I'm like, well, that's not who that is.
Smith.
Steph, did you all do something to my account to help me get more people?
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Drake, I
And that's gonna
appreciate
get into
you.
the corner.
Do you have your own
Around
account, or
first,
do you
headed
just
for
use
2.
this one?
And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So runner at second, 2 down. Wilcox now at the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Reds tie it up. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. So 2 down.
Troy, how are you doing today?
Arroyo digs in now.
A lot was happening there when you guys came in. You getting ready to stream, Troy?
Short. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds.
You don't know if you have your own account.
Smith.
It's awesome.
Rhodes back to work. And it's fouled away.
You streaming tonight?
Smith, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick in 2024. Outside low, and that's ball one.
Ball.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Have you been playing at all? Did you played this weekend? Because I was in for your stream this weekend.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Helpful.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, me too. I think I fell asleep at like 7:30, 8 o'clock last night.
That one
We were
hammered
kidless.
center field. That's back there.
That's what you do when you're kidless. Just go to bed early.
On the warning track and hauls it in.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Now it's the second baseman with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second.
Wonder if he's been checked to hang out with royalty.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Throws to first in time.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine,
I don't use it
but
on
that
this.
doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play.
Not a big fan of it.
And here comes Yordan
Jack.
Alvarez for a critical at bat. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting
Hot
the
Killing
line
Man,
drive that
what's
finds
up?
a glove, but you will get some high
Does nobody,
fives. You
like,
know, when you
babysit?
make great contact, you feel
Jack
like
Jack?
you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your
It's
control.
where you got to move your
On the ground to
joystick
the
to
left.
match up where the pitch is coming in.
Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Smith with an okay game in the win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Where are you going to take them to, Aaron? What's your team? I'm assuming from being up there. Where were you? Boston? Where'd you say you were from? Oh. I'd never bet. I'd lose too much money.
Dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Smith will hit next. Singing, you can't ask for anything more.
I know
This
where
guy
you're from,
checks
goofball.
all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate
Talk to each
professional.
other most daily.
It doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That's awesome,
And
man.
that one fouled off.
I was about to say
Got some
Blake.
good
It's straight.
opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can
I got a
determine
buddy at
whether or
work
not he can
that
score on that base
he
hit.
bets all the time, and every time he bets for the Reds, they lose.
And he couldn't hold
I told him to
back.
stop
He's
betting.
rung up on strikes.
He's not good
Well,
at it.
big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring
MBTV,
that
are you
to
a
ball
Orioles
once
fan,
you've
or
committed.
do you have a
They
team,
tried to
or
check
you
the
just
swing,
watch everybody?
Just couldn't do it.
Yeah, Nevada was like that for a while, but we just drive past somebody's house and open the door and push her out and kept driving.
Measures 6 feet 6 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
How old were you when you learned how to spell the state?
The shortstop
That's in.
takes the
Ball
ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Settles underneath it. And
Steph,
makes
you
the
guys
catch.
still moving?
And there's one down.
I haven't heard you say anything about it.
One gone, runner at first. Now at the plate, Juan Carvajal. He's 0 for 1. Acuna runs. That's in for a strike. The
Got him.
tag, and he's out.
You know, something that's
Ron
often
Acuna
overlooked in
Jr.
a caught stealing situation is just that catcher's footwork.
Michael, what's
These
up?
guys work so hard on just every aspect, receiving the pitch, but then also getting it into a position to get off a quick throw. Right there, that was perfect execution, and it allowed him to get
Fires over to first. That's the third out. One out, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Juan Carvajal. Out to short.
I'll lock in for you.
Whips it to Casas. And there are 2 outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball.
Rick, I didn't
out
ask
of the
how
air,
old you
lets
were.
the defense work
I asked how
behind it.
old you were when you learned how to spell
Good
Mississippi.
execution.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman.
Oh,
Now this team is
shoot.
definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Very questionable steal attempt right there. You're down
Is it a big
by
mansion
2
like
runs.
you?
Time runs at the plate. Your run is so important. You have to be smarter than that. It can't
Oh,
be
you're a
playing
Yankees
around
fan?
in this situation.
Jesus.
Trust the guy at the plate with 1 swing to tie it up. That right there could be very costly.
Smith stands in now and watches strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
Ball 1.
downstairs. And the count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's ruled a swing.
Oh.
It's a strikeout. And now for Seattle, Juan Carvajal.
1.
Oh, can't
Ellie,
pick
did you make
up
it to the
cleanly.
beach?
Still finds a way to get off a throw. And
Little
it's
speed
in
walk on that.
time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the...
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a ground ball. Smith tosses to first. And Acuna retired.
He's
2
an
outs,
okay
bases
player.
empty. Here's the catcher, Caleb Lomavita.
Vida.
So you're where you
Down to their final
where you're
strike.
by the ocean, but you just didn't go tonight.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play
Yeah.
right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job.
Maryland, what's up? Steph, did you guys do something on my account today?
Now it's the
my
veteran
views have been
outfielder,
high
Ronald
today.
Acuna Jr.
What's up,
Out
Caleb?
to
How are you?
short. Smith.
Guys, I'm gonna screw
Throws
these
the
names
first
up.
in
I got a
time.
Caleb and I got
They
a
get the out on
Blake, but they're
Acuna.
using other people's accounts.
Batting second, the third baseman, Curtis.
Base is empty with 2 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Chris Smith. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much
Yeah,
fun to
'cause-
watch.
First
That's
pitch
out.
doesn't find the zone. 2 out, space.
Yeah,
is
because my numbers
empty.
have been up.
Just missed.
I've been having about 7 concurrent in here. Of course, my YT is sucking
High
it
in the
up
air,
today.
out to right. Acuna.
Yeah, I can't
sizes
blame you
this one
with
up.
that.
And makes the play.
Probably
That's out
too
number
expensive
3.
to live there.
We played it in.
MB.
No score. And up next for Seattle, Curtis Pace. Out to short, Smith. Off balance beat, there's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Anderson back to work. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Smith playing up the middle at short, hitting third in the lineup, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League.
That's awesome.
Left field, way back
I saw him
there,
comment, or
and it
he said something in the
bangs off
Discord.
out-of-town scoreboard. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever.
Call me maybe.
Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with
That's
everything.
awesome.
Really
I love
good
golf
balance,
shorts.
nice
I would move there in a
extension,
heartbeat.
And he met it out front for the line drive.
Joe Burrow. Welcome in. How are you?
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Wilcox.
I'm assuming you're from
getting ready to
Cincinnati.
hit.
Wilcox.
Inside move to second. Smith dives back in safely.
What were you saying on Sunday within hours? Oh, okay. I got it. I figured it out. A little slow.
Chopped out in front of the plate. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
That one the other way. Arroyo. Over to first.
This guy's speed
Now
is
2
4.
away as they get a run across. Now it's Jordan Alvarez.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Wormburner into the outfield for a knock.
I don't know that I could live up there. I've like heard it's like $2,000 for a month for rent or something. Like a one-bedroom apartment.
That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
They get one, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The Natty.
Man at first.
Yep.
Now it's the second baseman.
John, are you a Reds fan?
To the right side. And that one handled on the run. Sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Man at first.
I know what it's not bad, Cincy. We're talking about New York City.
Foul ball there.
Sorry, you're in the other chat.
That's hard hit on the line.
I can get a hit.
And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Richie Wilcox.
Carter Jensen now at the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
I would have say 75.
Kicks and deals.
1-1-1-1.
Ripped to short. And that'll do it. No runs.
I bet his
One down.
prices dropped,
Next
hasn't
for
it?
Cincinnati, Chris Smith, 1 for 3.
I guess.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And he'll 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a pop-up right
I didn't
side,
realize you
foul
lived so close
territory.
to me, Aaron.
Sharp hauls it in, 2 away. 1 gone, runner at first. Here's the second baseman.
I need some chatting.
On the ground right side. 4, 6. Back to first, and it's over his head. And, oh, no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first is way offline, and I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
All right, Steph, have a good one. John, I don't know why my chat bot didn't like what you said.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a chopper out to short.
Jeez, oh.
And he'll pull into second safely.
What's up, Clutch? I've been looking through your stuff.
So 2 down.
You post it.
In now is the Mariners DH, Yordan Alvarez. The M's down to their final strike. Line drive, base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
That's a big-time clutch performance.
Wish we get my numbers back up.
The team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI.
I'm in Kentucky.
Base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, number 85. He caught it behind his back. It's there, and that's a great play.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner
I don't know
moves
what
up to third,
I'm.
and now they have a
I don't know
chance
what
to
it
drive in the
hit on,
go-ahead run.
unless it was
It's
the
not a
prick
hit,
thing.
But at the end of the day, it's a good at bat,
But you're
especially
good.
when you're playing extra innings.
So runner at second, 2 down. Smith, the next to hit. Corner infielders guard.
I wonder if I say it, if it'll try to ban me.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Yeah. Not today. No, it didn't. It didn't spell it. See if it'll do it. Nope. Usually I'm at like 50. Today I've been at like 15. And it's tearing up my stomach. Like, are my numbers going to start sinking now that I have 100K? Is it not going to get pushed out enough as much?
Chris Smith looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today?
I mean, I had 39 in here earlier. I had 50.
It's the
and now
Cincinnati
I'm
Reds
down to
taking
20.
on the Baltimore Orioles. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Smith getting ready to hit.
Outside.
That's
Ball,
outside.
that's off the plate.
Ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got
Inside.
to find a way here to get him
No
in.
strikes.
They won't throw me anything, so I'm just having to swing at everything.
And there's a foul ball.
I don't know.
Line drive.
You see what team I'm playing, right? MBTV.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
George Lombard
Andy, did you do
Jr.
something?
now at the plate.
Ellie's back.
Out to short.
I
Smith.
appreciate it.
Throw to first in time.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of
All right,
the pitcher's
we got
hand.
17 people
The way
in here,
it comes
guys.
out of his hand as
Well,
an
16.
infielder Wow, really
My boy
impressive.
Clutch down here. He does
Waldron
MLB The
back
Show
to work.
streams, and he does highlight
Foul at the
videos and
plate.
stuff like that. When this stream's over, I want you guys to go into his page. I want you to hit sub
a
and turn on the
swing
bell
and a miss. There's that
notification.
slider.
I want you guys to show him love like you guys showed me.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you can go
He plays
upstairs a
MLB
little
The
bit.
Show.
Make sure you miss up and out
He
of the
does.
zone since you're heading to count
You
1,
do Diamond
2.
Dynasty,
Don't
right?
miss
Or do you do Road to the Show?
And he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming.
Make sure you hit that bell notification so you know when he goes. I don't know. Do you have a schedule?
In the dirt. And they got him.
Damn it.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First, you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel.
My game is off today.
Baltimore, George Lombard Jr.
Lombard Jr.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And now the 0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. Smith to second, and that's
Okay.
2.
So guys,
Just trying to
make
sneak
sure
one
after
through
the
with
stream that we're
bases
heading over
loaded,
there.
but an excellent job by
Or
the
you can go there
defense to
now and
turn
do it
that
and
one
then come
get
back.
out of this jam.
We gotta show him some love.
1 out.
Small
bases
gamers gotta
empty.
support small gamers.
Chris Smith.
Swing and a chopper out to short. 2 away.
I saw you live the other day and I popped in.
Very efficient, able to
When I was
produce an
busy,
outcome, it seems
I popped
like,
in and
within
give
the
you a
third or
like.
fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Man at first with 1 gone, and now the first baseman. On the ground is second, might be 2. There's 1. Can't hang on.
On the transfer.
Now batting, the right fielder, Salvador.
New inning.
Renee
getting started.
Hunter, welcome
And now the
in.
shortstop, Chris Smith. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
All right, now we're going back up. We got 32 people. Let's keep it going.
Polanco back to work.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I
Yes,
love
sir.
about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're
And we're down to
consistent
20
with it,
again.
they make moves on the base paths.
I'm good. How about you?
The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Cross under this one. Puts it away for the out.
The right fielder, number 30.
You been drawing
Now the
anything,
Orioles
Renee?
catcher, Darren Zickafoose.
I didn't realize you drew too.
Sycophant.
1-run game, bottom 9. On the ground, right side. On to second, they get 1. Out with the pitcher covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Are you guys seeing this in your shorts feed?
Here's the second baseman, Cesar Dorda.
Like when you're
And there's no
going through your
doubt that
shorts,
they'll
is it
feed
in there?
off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
On YT.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let
That's
it
what-
get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a huge at bat.
Hacky Wacky, I was watching one of your videos today. I don't even remember what it was,
Center, and this should be
but I was really interested in it.
And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds hold on to win a nail biter. Stranding the winning
Oh, I know
run
which one I
on
watched yours. Was
Congrats to him on
how to
that first
find out how many
MLB.
subs you got. My numbers are just down today, and I'm freaking out.
So 2 down, stepping in,
I
slugging shortstop Chris Smith.
went to free agency, and I signed with them.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs, base is empty.
Upstairs.
And another
Outside.
ball.
Alex, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. Get out of here, ball. Say fair, ball.
Line and foul.
Dang it.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him. Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, I signed a
with the call.
10-year deal with the Reds
Reds down
for like
in
234
order.
million.
Orioles up in the first, no score. And next for the Orioles, Raleigh Jaquez.
So usually my Thursday streams are bad,
Kicks and deals.
and it's a holiday week
Grounder
too.
into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So up next, Gavin Cross.
Sybil, please stop.
Swing and a ground ball out to
We'll
short.
get you there.
Whips it to Casas. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Dude, I was locked in. I hit a screamer down the line.
As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the power speed combo. Chris Smith. Lugo back to work. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
First and second, 1 out.
I wish you could get
We'll hit
part of it
next.
into your stubs.
Becerra at second. Robinson at first. 1 gone.
I got you too. At least.
Headed for the plate.
Clutch.
He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Bird. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would.
It hasn't been updating, but there's.
That's a good approach, paying off.
Top 6. Here's a big power threat. Chris Smith.
I'm at 1067.
Fought off foul.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back.
I'm like every other big name the Reds have signed.
Next one.
Get a bunch of money and then all of a sudden you can't hit.
2-2 the count.
Damn, that sucks. I guess that's not updating either. Reds don't really like start to play until about the
Now,
6th or
wait,
7th inning.
Really good take, especially
Aaron,
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Becerra pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Richie Wilcox.
Raleigh Jaquez digs in now.
I don't know. Can you do that on YouTube? Oh, okay,
On
Lucas.
the ground. Zips it across. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, first baseman.
Oh, you're the one that was in here cussing the Reds the other day,
So a
but
man
never
at
could give me a reason why you
first.
didn't like him.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cesar Dorda. Lombard over at first with one away. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to second for one. Double play.
No, I haven't.
And that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Orioles 7 and the Reds 3. And welcome back to the ballpark.
I appreciate you to keep commenting because that's pushing my chat. So
Line drive.
I just don't know why you're so
Makes the
negative.
catch, and there's one gone.
That swing
All
right
right.
there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and
We'll
that's
figure
all
something
you're
out.
looking to do
I'll have to watch a
anytime
video
you're
on
at
how
the
to do
plate.
it. But
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And first offering is fouled off.
get you some exposure with my people and vice versa.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The right fielder, number 30,
Richie Wilcox, the next to hit for the Reds.
Yeah, Lucas is negative Nancy.
Smith.
He hates
gets his
the
lead
Reds,
at
but he
first
can't
with
tell me
nobody
why.
out.
And you ask him, Drake, what's
Down
up?
throw to first.
You ask him why, and he just says, the Reds suck.
There goes the runner. Center field. Cross on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
He's just one of those people. You just let him talk. Lucas, just let him go.
One
Or,
gone runner at first.
Ian, just let him go.
And now Jacob Peterson. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. They take the force out. The Reds now down to their final out. Smith had the kind of game you'd like to
You talking about
avoid,
this game or
which
the real game?
contributed to the loss. Well, Boog,
Because this is a video game.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Chris
Yes.
Smith. And first offering is fouled off.
Okay.
Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
I
I
appreciate
would
you,
throw
Aaron.
him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that will drop foul. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it.
I appreciate it.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris Smith.
Eric Davis, Barry Larkin, Joe Morgan, Johnny Bench.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate
Hey.
looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. And
Forget,
that's strike
you probably
two.
get a team that's over 500,
2 strikes.
Lucas.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Not rolling.
Off the mark there. Ball one.
Well, this is a guy
Sean
that can be
Casey.
frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where
Who's the
pitchers would
Twins'
just
best
give
player?
up a first pitch single.
'Cause I
and
can't
have
tell
to
you
waste
one that
6
played
or
for him
7
that's any
pitches
good.
on one hitter.
That's down and in.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should
Who do
definitely
the Twins
score.
have ever?
Hit in the air, left field. Becerra. And that is that. Reds. Man at first, one away.
The shortstop, Chris Smith.
Smith measures 6 feet 6 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. In the air, right side, fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home, the relay throw, and he's out. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
All right, I'm tired of his negativity. I block him.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bill Box. Swing and a pop-up. Robinson under it. And that is that.
He's just one of those that likes to
So one left
piss
for
people off.
Cincinnati, and it remains a 4-3 game. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Darren Zicafus. On the ground to the left.
Gonna be a sweep for the Reds.
Tosses to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs,
Yeah.
no hits. 2 outs, runner at first. Raleigh Jaquez,
Last time he was
the
in
next
here.
to hit for the Orioles.
So what about the Rockies? The Rockies haven't even won like 15, 20 games. He's like, they're the worst in the league too. I'm like,
Yeah, I like being
What?
aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now,
Tommy,
a single to
don't
the
be upset
outfield
when we come in there
to
and
push a
sweep
runner
you guys.
Ground ball
Out
right
of your
side and
stadium.
squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Multi-hit game for him now,
Was he
and
with
with
the
the lack
Twins?
of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job.
I don't know
of staying
either.
back
I
and
mean,
letting
he'll
the ball
get
deep.
the
And now
one
they've got some
Reds
speed
player
on
vote.
first, so we'll see if they try to.
And that
And because
one
he
gets
got
away at the
stiffed,
plate.
he said that he's not doing the home run derby.
Nice grab. Off balance.
Aaron.
There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Way to-
no runs, 1 hit.
way
No
to help the
errors,
Reds.
And no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Orioles 3.
Chase Burns got rocked.
Gavin Cross, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Melissa, thank you for the subscription.
The 0-1. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, Ellie
And the
says that he will
tying
not
run is now
participate in the home run
scoring
derby this.
position.
Yeah, have you seen the score yet, Aaron? You're not allowed
The Orioles down to the
betting
final
for the Reds
strike.
anymore.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw pumps him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to
Are
tell
you
if
watching
he
the
didn't
game,
get a
Aaron?
grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down.
7-0.
but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
or Elvis Martinez, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 on, 2
What's up, Blake?
outs.
Or probably Drake.
Towards first, sneaks through, base hit.
Yeah.
In comes the runner from third.
No more voting
It's
or
an
betting
RBI
for the Reds.
And they tied it in the bottom of the ninth. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Siggy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Smith in the
I don't know
box
that
now,
Chase
takes
Burns even got
strike
an
one.
out.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
With the goal
He got one out in
Here are the top
an
half of the 10th.
in a inning.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck.
Get out of here, ball. Damn.
Pulls it into the warning track. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Bill Botts. Polanco checks the runner. Smith back in on a dive.
Yeah, no more voting
Good
or
runs up
betting
there
for
on
you,
second, and he's getting a
sir.
pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Lifted in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third.
All right, Liam,
Stays
have a good
put
night.
with one away.
The right fielder, number 30, Richie.
One out. Runner at second. Wilcox, the next to hit.
Okay.
The pitch. Hard hit left side.
Why? Why?
Tags the runner for one, and no throw. He's into first easily. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Smith now.
I should be able to fake going to third and turn around and go back without tripping and falling.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
All right, man. I'll be here tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern.
And we're deep into extras. Two outs.
I can't
Swings
hit.
and
I
missiles
can't
struck
feel.
him out in plenty of time to first.
I'm about to give up. I'm gonna retire.
Smith had a rough go of it in the loss.
I do. What about you? All right, man. I'll be here. Wacky. Oh, sorry, messed up. That's okay. Lord Golden, I see you're a Cubs fan. They're playing good this year.
Chris Smith looking to bounce back after struggling last
Could be
series.
worse. You could be a Dodgers fan.
One down. Chris Smith getting ready to hit.
Smith.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Loma Vida over at first with one away.
Get down, ball.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He dives, but he
Oh,
can't
he
make
ain't
the
going.
catch. They get it in quickly.
Got a boat anchor in
so
front of me.
First and second now, 1 out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood out.
This one in the air, right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging for first. First and second, 2 outs. Wilcox, the next to hit. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely.
Aaron, thank you for getting me to 10K. I appreciate you.
Game 1 of this 3-game set. Ripped to short. The throw to second is offline.
Oh, you.
And they put the tag on him for the out. Strand a couple, and now the Astros go to work for the
I'm
first
about ready
time.
just to be done with
No
streaming
score.
tonight.
You're dialed into the show. And stepping in for the Astros, Phil Pack on the ground. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Zach Zimmerman.
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Gates back to work. Foul ball there.
They will be always tarnished because of their betting. Or not betting, because of their cheating.
Patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious.
And it didn't help that MLB didn't do anything to the players. But we talked about this the other night in chat.
Out to short, Del VR. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Yeah, I know. Original. I thought I got past him.
Felix Del VR digs in now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think
That everybody
the speed factors in the most.
Dogs on the Astros for cheating, but Boston did it too. I think you don't hear as much about it because it was just a coach.
There to beat him by an eyelash.
Now batting, the second baseman, Phil.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Phil Pack. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, Smith. Handles, throws to first.
What do you guys think? What's your opinion on that? Like, you don't hear people like, I hate Boston because they cheated.
Smith.
You always hear
Season,
first person that says something that's not an Astros
he
fan
took home the Silver Slugger
talks about
last
them
year in the
cheating.
American League. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Safety tacos. Dude, my batting average is awful. My hitting is awful.
And
One
misses
ball, 2
inside.
strikes.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make
Anybody
sure
have
you
any
miss
opinions
up
on
and
that?
out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Okay. We'll talk.
The shortstop
myself.
takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. Phil Pack up next for the Astros. Roll to short, could be 2. Play it home, he's safe. And they're up by 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Chris Smith. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Wog, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2025. And another ball.
Well, these Reds looking to string together better at bats.
Well, I will not
when
be
they
turning
have
the Reds
runners
game on
but
after
it
this
just
stream.
hasn't happened for them yet. They do have 2 hits with runners in
not
scoring
worth
position,
it.
so they've
Not when you're
delivered in those
down
moments a couple of
7-0 in the
times,
first
but
inning.
for the most part, they're leaving a lot of food on their plate.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets
But you got to think,
from the bullpen with a double.
everybody in baseball cheats. Whether it's just a little cheat or a big cheat, like, eventually they're going to catch you, and then they're going to find a new way to do it.
You've been swinging the bat as of late, and he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
I.e. stealing signs. Now they have the pitch comp
That's just a really nice
in their
catch on the
head,
run
or
right
in their
there. He
hats.
saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Richie Wilcox.
It was Spider Tag
Swung on, popped up left side.
and Rosin. And then they started checking their hands and their gloves for everything. And now that's kind of went by the wayside. But there's still people getting caught for it.
Yates now at the plate. And he drops it down the third baseline. Bare hand scoop, and he's safe at first. Throw home, he beats it. It's 5-1.
Which player was it that was looking into, or looking down? Was that Aaron Judge?
Daniel Susak.
I was looking at the catcher to see where he was setting up.
Swing and a ground ball.
I mean, it's still happening.
Slings to first in time.
Cat Dad, welcome back in. Paradox, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you.
Now the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Astros take the series opener here at home. Smith with an opening game in the loss.
At this point, what's cheating anymore? It's just trying to get an advantage.
So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Chris Smith. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, space is empty.
Yep.
And that one a little below the knees. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Steroids. Steroids is a big one.
And that's downstairs and outside. This to third.
I mean, does
Tosses the first. Third out. Reds down in order.
you can look at pictures of Bonds
No score.
and see the
Ollie Kenny up next
the
for
difference,
the Astros.
the changing when he started taking steroids. He went from like a guy like this, kind of muscular, to
Grounder might be 2. There's
ripped.
1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
You can't tell me that he spent that much time into the gym. McGuire, Sosa.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs
Bonds,
if he's going to get deeper into this
Seiko.
game. In the dirt, blocked.
Oh yeah, he did.
Well done behind the dish. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't. This
In
one
front of
swung on
Congress,
and
too.
hit well, way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 3.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Felix Del Villar. Out to short. Over to first. One up, one down.
A-Rod.
Now batting.
A-Rod was just a dirty player.
Roman Welch up next for the
He
Astros.
got in trouble for a lot.
Well,
When he smacked the ball out of Bronson Arroyo's hand in that play at first base, he would run to the infield on fly balls to the infield and scream, "I got it," to try to freak out the players so they would back up and drop the ball.
Smith in his 7th season, 31 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
That was off the
Swing and a
hands.
base hit, and out to a board.
I mean, there's a lot of players that even still today take PEDs and get caught. I mean, look at oh yeah.
Oh, that hit him. Gets it there in time.
I mean, look at Marte. Marte was the up and coming, the greatest, one of the biggest prospects in the Reds organization. Got popped for PED and hasn't done shit since.
The next to hit for the Reds. In the air, right side of the infield. Welch gets under it. And there's 2 down.
the first baseman, number 23, Bill Bob.
So runner at
Who was
second,
the-
2 down. Susak will hit next.
Was it see Braves? Who's the? Yep,
And a fastball
Who's
in
the
there
br-
for a strike at 91.
the player that got popped this year for PEDs. He just signed with Jerks and Profar.
That one the other way. And that gets down for a base hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. And now just a 2-run deficit. And next to hit for Houston,
Jerks and Profar.
John
He
Handy.
got trouble for taking it.
This could end it. Hit to
Like-
second, and this should do it. Chavez.
People are still using it.
Throw off line.
Question is, are they smart enough to not
Nice
get
job
caught?
there to keep it from getting away.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball
Chipper
a little
Jones?
too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion.
No, Jerks
When
and
you don't
Profar.
stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
And the pitch. Ground
Hey.
ball right side.
Okay.
Steps on
I think
the
he's
bat
overrated.
himself. Ball game. Smith with an okay game of the
Not a
win,
fan of
and
him.
a single and an RBI.
Not a fan.
So 2 down, and now the shortstop.
I'm gonna
Chris
finish this
Smith.
series and I'm gonna be done for the night because
Happy
my
Mother's Day to all the moms
counts
out
down to
there.
8.
Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
hopefully tomorrow is
Hit
better.
left side. Gets it to first. Third out, and that ends. Bottom of the second. At the plate is the Astros catcher,
Hopefully. If
Daniel
not,
Susak.
I may quit. Never do it again.
Out to short, Smith. Tosses to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting seventh, the center fielder.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now Zach Zimmerman. Hit on the ground to short. And there's 2 down.
Now batting.
Welcome
the right
back.
fielder,
Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Jenkins.
Hackenberg back to work. And that one hammered. Bangs off the wall. Now he turns
Flip
and
that.
heads for second. The throw in, the tag out.
Are you
Got a lot of
serious?
the hustle and the attitude there
Dang
to
it.
try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Base is empty with 2 away. Daniel Susak up next for the Astros. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
All right, Liam, have a good one.
Out to short. Fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 out and a runner at second.
Oh, it's Mother's Day.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it hit up there
Pitch right there.
where it
Anytime you
says
can get one by a bat of this
Players
caliber,
Alliance.
especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
I'm just not catching any breaks.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading
Big Mac,
to
welcome
1-2.
in. Bryce
Don't
Fisher,
miss
hello.
in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air, left field,
Drop.
down the line.
Damn, Matt. Xavier, what's up? How are you?
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
2 on, 1 out. Smith, the next to hit. Ground ball, and that's through the infield.
Boy, I think you could have made it.
Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Bill Botts digs in now. The other way, Welch. There's one. He's out. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Here's Leody Taveras.
Yes.
Tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Smith. They take the force out, and that is the inning. 2 left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Astros 1. One down, runner at first. So next up for Houston, Walker Jenkins.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Oh,
This
pop
one
up.
popped up. Smith makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Lane Taylor.
Chris Smith getting ready to hit. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Smith,
All right,
with a
folks.
fair showing
That's
in
going to do
this
it for me
win.
tonight. Hopefully the numbers are better tomorrow. I do remember 2X champion.
Still always good to get a team win.
I appreciate everybody coming in. Hopefully the numbers are better tomorrow, because if not, I'm going to be sad. So, I appreciate you guys coming in, and I will see you on the next one.